Okay, we're back. Today what we're doing is visiting solo number 2 for those of you working on it. And here we go. So we're in 5th position. This is based on 2 licks, very lyrical you could say. So it's like a question and answer type thing. And it's just basically lick number 1, lick number 2, followed by the whole turnaround section. So lick number 1 is played in the 5th position, taking the note D, bending it up, coming back down, hitting C, and then A. So it sounds like this. Now you can play with that. You can bend it a half step, which has a very strong blues element. You can bend it to the whole step, which is E. Okay, so there's lick number 1. So to be interpreted, you could say. Lick number 2 is the answer to that, and it's going to be G to A, C, and then bend D, come back down, and then C once again. And notice the vibrato. So here it is. Lick number 1, lick number 2. Okay, the timing of all this is where the lesson really lies. So what we're doing is entering on beat 4 with lick number 1, and coming in on the and of 1 with lick number 2 at the right measure. So here we have it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and so that is basically going to be on the and of 1 as well. What we have here for the E chord is the note G to G sharp. So it's 1 and 2 and then we go to B. So that's a cool little thing with a blue note there. Then you bend C sharp to D. So that's a half step bend, the equivalent of this. Okay, then we're going to repeat that and tag on F sharp to A to that. By the way, that lick itself can lend itself to a lot of discovery because it's coming from the pentatonic scale based on the 5th string root, and you can add and take away as you see fit. So that's a good way to, of kind of just seeing how it works. So you can always discover new licks with that. Okay, so back to the matter at hand, and once again we have E, D, and 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4. So I'm going A on that part, which is an upstroke, and the rest are triplets. So I'm going G, A, G, down, up, down. Then I'm going F sharp, A, F sharp, then F, and that's and 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4. And then it would start all over again. Okay. Now the second round, what we have here are fills that we could throw in there. So what we'll do is keep it simple. We'll do fill number 1, which would be this. And fill number 2, which is exactly the same with the exception of the last note. Okay? So what you have to watch out for is, as we're coming off of lick number 2, we're going to go into the fill, but the last note of lick number 2 is already ringing, and that's the first note of the fills. Okay? So let's just kind of demonstrate it. So here we are, round 2. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 1. Fill number 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. Fill number 2. So what I do there, just to add some excitement, since I'm playing off of E, I do that turnaround lick again for E, and I top it off with the octave, a la B.B. King or whatever. And with that, just to add some variety, I'm bending the same way and pulling off and then picking. Okay, so that's going to go. And then of course you can interpret any of these in different rhythms.